Hi, everybody. This is, I know, a very, very long overdue update on what's going on with me and my teeth. So, from a denture standpoint, I've gone through an awful lot, as a lot of you know. And I know a lot of you had wanted to get an update on what was happening with my Russell Klein denture, and I'm going to tell you all about that and what's going on with my dentist and the remake that he is supposed to do for me. So again, forgive me, it's been a crazy long day, but I wanted to make sure that you got this. Stay tuned and you'll see the whole update that I have for you. Take care. Let me know what you think of the Russell Klein try-in, and I will see you at the other end. Bye. Hi. I know you've all been waiting for this follow-up for a very, very long time. I've been wanting to give you an update, but there really wasn't enough to tell you for me to do this. So this is where I am at with my denture saga. I'm still wearing the first set, as you can see, and that is because I had, though the dentist told me that he would remake the top, I was going to have to pay for the bottom. And at first he told me it would be $1,500, and the second time he told me it would be $2,000. So I needed to put the money aside to be able to do it without having any issues come as a result of that. In the meanwhile, Russell was making me a set, and I was having a lot of trouble with getting the bite right. The teeth were absolutely beautiful, as most of you have seen, but the bite was a real problem. I just could not get it right. He had sent me, I had 3 wax try-ins, and the first one was so off as to be really frightening. The second one was getting much better. The third one was really good, but the bite was still not right. Unfortunately, I had a life situation where I had to be away from home for a few weeks. And during that process, I still had the wax try-in in my house, and I had an issue with it because when I came back to do the bite registration for him again and to send it back, I discovered that there was mold on it, and that was my fault because I'd been away and because they had stayed wrapped up in that damp paper towel for weeks. So I had to send it back to him, and I told him I could not put that back in my mouth and risk having a much more serious problem than teeth that don't work quite right. So I sent them back, and he agreed to remake the whole thing for me. I'm not sure exactly how he redid it because it looks to me as if the original wax, part of it was chunked out, maybe any part of it that was affected. It doesn't look like it's totally new. I'm not sure, so I don't want to say it's not because maybe in fact it is, but it didn't seem to be. And he reset teeth for me in it. So I have them now in my house. I'm about to send them back to him Monday, but I wanted to come back and give you this update, and I will show you the teeth. Problem is, I couldn't do this with the teeth in because the teeth just keep falling down. The fit is not there that was every time before. So I'm guessing whatever part of it was chunked out, there's no suction whatsoever. I'm not going to glue it to put it in my mouth, but the teeth themselves, though a little bit different than the last time, I think have a nice look. It's still not perfect, but it is closer, but it's so hard to tell because I cannot have the suction to really have it in long enough and try to bite and have all of that. The thing that one of the only things that I liked about my original set was the fact that the teeth go straight across. And that, to me, is a more normal kind of look and smile. The ones that he had made for me went uphill. The teeth themselves I had loved. I'm not sure about these. You can tell me what you think. Don't get me wrong. Whatever we can make work with this, I'm going to make work, and that's going to be the end of it. He has gone way above and beyond to make this happen for me, and I'm going to do my part. But I will put them in. I will show them to you from different angles, but I can't talk when they're in because they will fall out. So I wanted to do this and let you know what was happening, and I will get the teeth. I will put them in. You can take a look at it, and you can tell me what you think. So that's my story to date. I'm hoping at the end of this journey to have a well-fitting, functional set of teeth, after which I will go back to my dentist and get the original ones, hopefully remade, and finish the whole saga. I have been, fortunately, in life very, very busy. So I have been active on my other channel, but I really have not had a chance to come back. And I mean, at first I was so upset by what had happened and the fact that it was of my own doing, in the sense, well, I had no control over it, but it was of my own doing in the sense that I'd never thought before leaving, and I had to leave in a hurry. But before leaving, it just didn't occur to me to make sure that the teeth were put in new. I didn't know how long I'd be gone either. I should have taken a new damp paper towel and redone it. But as I say, it was an emergency that caused me to leave quickly. So this was just not my top priority at the time. I'm hoping to see a rainbow at the end of this this storm, if you will, and I'm hopeful. So you take a look. Let me know in the comments what you think, and take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm going to try to talk a little bit. I think you can see the middle of it is sitting down again a little bit too low. It sort of hangs down, but not by much. Bite is much, much, much better. Look. It's still not hitting on this side, but it's minuscule. Still keeps getting caught there for some reason. Feels like it's almost perfect this time, except for being a little hanging too low here, and this not meeting exactly, but almost. Bite is right on, straight this time. Tell me what you think. I think he had made it, told you it doesn't say it. I think he had made it go a little straighter last time, but I think it looks fine. What do you think? Look at a profile. I believe we're almost there. I feel as if the bottom teeth is sitting a little bit low, so they don't really show when I talk, and I really don't love that. I mean, I have to exaggeratedly move my mouth for it to show. But I don't know if I even should mention that, because I think we're close enough, and let me just make this happen and have my teeth It's such a tiny bit off on the side. I think the bottom teeth on my right need to be moved up a smidgen to meet the top. The rest of it meets perfectly. Uh-huh. The only thing I wonder is if the bottom teeth need to come up a little bit. You tell me what you think. Do you find it strange when I talk to have the bottom teeth not showing or showing almost not at all? I also feel what it does to me, if you look at me with my mouth closed, makes my chin so short. It does need a little bit more of the gummy area here because it's shallow. I really think it's almost perfect. But you tell me what you think, because Lord knows you can probably gauge it better than I can. I am going to be in touch with him, let him see this, and just that infinitesimal little bit on the right side where it doesn't meet. I think I might have teeth out of this. Okay, very, very exciting, I think. You tell me what you think, and hopefully this odyssey will be over for him and for me. Take care.